So it's recording. You good?
Y'all, I'm just trying to get a cute thumbnail. This shirt is the shirt that I've been sleeping in, so I'm gonna go change into something a little bit more cute, more everyday girl. I'm thinking about changing the colors of my walls in the room because the whole house is like this yellow, which is not bad, you know, I'm not really tripping on it, but I do want to make my videos look a little bit cuter. Do you guys like more of a lifestyle setup or do you like the blank backdrops? Let me know because I do like both of them. But I feel like a room vibe is like being cute, no? I'm gonna be doing a little get ready for you guys today. And you guys are gonna be able to see how I touch up my wig. I did sleep with a scarf around my head. Anytime I wear wigs, you're supposed to do that to conserve. So that way your edges don't lift and your little hairs don't get stuck on it. So I'm just gonna be getting ready. I'm gonna get ready. This is kind of usually what I wear when I get ready, something cute, something comfy. Start off by spraying some of this Silk Elements Coconut Heat Protectant Spray. It's so good. It is a little bit heavy, so if you guys decide to use it on your own natural hair and not like a wig, just make sure to be careful because it is pretty heavy. Last night I had a dream about some girl who was trying me, right? Like, it's so funny. I have some crazy ass dreams. Like, if I sit here and tell you guys all my dreams, you're gonna be like, Jenny, you need to go get a limpia or something the fuck is wrong with you. I had a dream that some girl was like trying me and then I joined this club of señoras that does that kind of like witchcraft shit. And tell me why in this little group of people, they take people's souls and then put them into a doll. Now, it's not like a voodoo doll. It's not a voodoo doll because a voodoo doll, it's like you have the voodoo doll and then like whatever you do to it, it happens to the person in real life. But in my dream, you completely take the soul away from the person's body, which means I don't know if they die or not because I really don't remember that. And they pretty much turn into a doll and you get to keep the doll and like, you know, you have their life right in your hands. It's fucking weird, I know. And then Kodak Black was in my dream too. Like, you know how dreams shift and then they change up? So I was in the car with my brother and Kodak Black was in the fucking passenger seat. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm about to be kicking it with Kodak Black and my brother. And we were on our way to pick up some McDonald's because I was so hungry. And then my brother just ignores my order because he's too busy kicking it with Kodak. That I'm like, dude, I want a number one. Get me a number one with extra cheese, no pickles, and a Coke. And he straight up ignored me. Like, fuck? The fuck is wrong with me, you guys? I don't know. How are you guys loving this pink hair? I feel like this is my color. Before, like, I used to feel like red was my color. You guys know I would rock like a red wig and some people hated it and some people loved it. But I personally loved it, you guys. I love to have fun with wigs because I feel like it's not that serious. It felt like my door just kind of opened by itself. You pretty much run your straightener through it like as if it were to be your own hair. I'm gonna stick to this pink for a while. I actually got my hair cut yesterday with Tony, but I feel like we went a little bit too short. So I'm just gonna let that bitch grow out for like a few weeks. So, okay, so I'm gonna record the hot comb part just in case you guys are wondering how to use it. Oh my god, hot combs are fucking scary. So pretty much what I use the hot comb is to lay down the sides of the hair like this so that way it doesn't look bulky. A lot of the times wigs tend to fluffen up here. And the way to flatten it is by using a hot comb, and it works so fucking good. Even with my natural hair, you know, sometimes when you have bedhead hair, así se dice, like, you know, when you've been asleep and then the back of your hair does this little lump, because that's what my hair does whenever I go to sleep and wake up in the morning. So this helps because I feel like with the straightener, you can't straighten like the root of your hair. So that's what the hot comb does. So what I'm gonna be doing today is like everyday makeup, no wing liner, just something that is still super glam so you guys are able to wear this out with your girls or on a date or anything like that, but it does not require wing liner. For primer, I'm gonna be using the Marc Jacobs Coconut, ¿cómo se llama esto? Invisible Undercover. I know it's like a coconut vibe because it was in the section of the coconuts. This shit is expensive. Like, I don't want to sit here and recommend it to you guys, but if you guys are into skincare, and high-end primers that are actually going to be good for your skin. This one is so fucking amazing. When I was at Sephora, I kept putting it in my cart and taking it out because I'm the type of person that whenever I go to Sephora, I only pick up like 2-3 things and I'm like, okay, $100, $150 more, like at most. Oh my god, I also recently picked up the Huda Beauty powders. I should probably use this in this video. It does have a Señora scent to it, but it's pretty fucking bomb. Like, Huda's products are pretty fucking bomb, pero they are really pricey. Like, I bought that one palette that everybody's been like dying about. Where is it? It's that one, like the pink one, the nude. Oh my god, it is one of the most beautifulest palettes that I've ever owned in my life. But I was like, $65. Like, okay, like I got a little bit of money, so I spent on it. But if you guys don't have the money to spend on it, I would say pass. But if you like really love collecting makeup like me, you need it in your life. It is such a pretty palette to look at. It's literally like a lingerie, sexy, everyday kind of pinky nude vibe, but it's not brownish nudes. Like, I would say the only brown nudes you would get are this one and this one. But anyways, let's stop talking about that and let's talk about what products I'm going to be using for today. So I'm for sure going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette because this is an everyday kind of palette. Really, really affordable for you guys. This is a must-have in your makeup collection if you guys don't own the Jaclyn Hill palette number 1, which is this one, because I know that there was some issues with her collection that she came out with of the ball. Oh, and I recently got Restylane under my eyes, and Restylane is a filler that's supposed to kind of help diminish under eye bags. So if you guys have really, really bad under eye bags and you feel like makeup is just not cutting it for you anymore, you should consider getting Restylane. I got mine done at Flawless Laser Center and it works so amazing, and it instantly fills right here and it lifts you so you look more awake and rejuvenated. It is so fucking bomb, you guys. I'm gonna do an updated filler video on all the fillers that I have in my face. I'm kind of thinking about going with a Drugstore foundation because I know so many of you guys have been wanting for me to use Drugstore foundations. This is a foundation that I used to use like religiously back in the day. This was actually my first ever foundation that I ever bought in my life because I would see YouTubers like talk about it and they were like, this is kind of like a dupe for the NARS Sheer Glow. It's a really, really good foundation if you guys have dry skin, oily skin, don't know. And oh my god, it smells so good. Like, fucking throwback right here. I hate that I can't listen to music while I'm glamming because when I'm glamming, like me on my own and nobody's here and I'm not filming, I be jamming out. Hopefully this is my color because this was my color when I was tan. This is pretty tan. And I would say this is like this is a light coverage for sure. Pero mira, bien affordable, bien everyday. Well, I think this is probably the only affordable foundation that I have because the Frankie Rose one is low-key expensive. It's like $36. But that shit is my go-to like ride or die foundation every day. That shit comes through. They do also have on the website, I don't know if you guys saw that I mentioned on my Insta Snap that they have some samples that they sell and they're only $3. So you guys are able to order that before you actually purchase a foundation. Because I know for me, I hate ordering foundations online because you have to order like 2 to 3 of them. So that way you're able to match yourself. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the KKW. This is yellow tone and it's pretty light. So I feel like this is going to kind of neutralize because I feel like the foundation that I just put on is a little bit more on the neutral side. And I always like to let the concealer set on my face a little bit. So that way the drier the concealer gets when you go into it, it has more of a full coverage. I actually learned that trick from Morphe. I love watching her YouTube tutorials. She's so good at makeup. She's fucking gorgeous. I love the KKW concealers. I feel like it just like brightens up my face. So bomb. I'm going to be using the KKW contour sticks. These are the best because they're so easy to use. They blend out amazing. I can actually go in with them and not feel like, oh shit, like maybe I shouldn't have applied that much. Because they just blend out so good. This one's my favorite brush for blending out contour. It's the Makeup Shack T22. Because I feel like it doesn't really take off the foundation and it helps really blend the contour on top. And I do have a coupon code for Makeup Shack. I think all my coupon codes are exactly the same. So if you guys go on any makeup website and you're like, does Jenny have a coupon code for them? Just try it. Just put Jenny69. Maybe it'll come out. But for my Morphe one, it's Cheetos. I made that coupon code like years ago. Since I've never used the Huda Beauty powders on my channel, I'm going to be using that today. I am in the color Banana Bread. But you know what? It's low-key kind of dark, so I'm kind of scared. Because I use this when I'm tanning. But it has a really nice color. If you guys don't really like a bright under eye, this is a really nice color. Very thin. Feels very comfortable on the skin. Okay, so going in with the KKW. Love this orange color in here. And for the eyes, it's going to be really simple. I feel like it's going to be more about the lashes than it is the eyes. For the nose, whatever I contour around the face, you always have to make sure that you do that. So I'm using the James Charles brush collab with Morphe. This is the M441, and we're just going to drag it down the nose. Dude, I really love the brush collection that James came out with, because I always get sent everything that Morphe comes out with. And the way I like to try out the products to see if I like it is if I pick it up more than 2 times, then it means it's worth it. And I've been using his makeup kit since it came out. Like, I really love it because he featured 2 of each brushes. And if you guys are new to makeup, or you feel like your brush set just isn't working for you, because your brushes have to do more of the job than you doing the makeup. Does that make sense? So the brush is supposed to help you, not make your makeup look worse. I also go in with Hoola Bronzer. This is for sure a must-have in your makeup kit. I feel like it's the perfect contour shade for everybody. I actually started using this because I saw one of Salt's makeup tutorials, like her everyday kind of makeup, and I was like, wait, I have a Hoola Bronzer because I know Benefit sent it to me, but I never picked it up. Never. But you do have to have a light hand with this. For my face brushes, I like to use something really full and fluffy, because if it's not fluffy, it's not going to apply fluffy on your face and smooth. I feel like when I use brushes like this that are very spaced out, I feel like my makeup doesn't come out as nice. But I love something like this that's extra fluffy all around. This is the Morphe E4. Such a good brush. I'm going to go in with my brows. I'm going to do that off camera, because if I do this on camera, shit's going to take forever. My eyebrows are done. I used the Eco Brow Penelope Brow Wax. Whew. I'm tired. The edible is starting to hit me. That's what I'm feeling like. Sometimes edibles hit me in a good way, and sometimes edibles hit me in a bad way. But I think it's because I'm talking and talking, so I'm tiring myself out. This is the best eyebrow pomade that I've ever tried, you guys. I'm almost done with it, and I use it every time. Like, I always try to use Anastasia's Dip Brows, or like, I remember Ellie Girl sent me some brow pomades too, and I used them, and I just couldn't fuck with them. Like, I couldn't. I tried them out because I'm like, okay, maybe it's just being me, like, let me just try it, okay? Because it's literally sitting right there, but I always go back to that. Now I'm going to carve them out. This step is really, really important, especially when you're doing a makeup look like this. Like, this is Instagram kind of makeup, but I live for the Instagram makeup. I guess you could say this is kind of like similar to how the Murillo twins do their makeup. Really glam, but still sexy, and nudes, neutrals all the way, with bold ass eyelashes. I'm going to add some brow gel. This is a tinted brow gel by Anastasia. I feel like for my hot pink hair, I should kind of do a little bit of a light eyebrow. So I'm just going to comb this into the hairs, and it's literally going to lighten the brow. This is what I do whenever I have blonde wigs. I always go in with a brow gel. This is in the color Blonde. I've been obsessed with using the Tarte Shape Tape. Super bomb, because then it just ties everything together. It just matches your skin. What am I grabbing? I'm fucking high. Oh, the Jaclyn Hill. So I'm going to be taking this really fluffy, dense brush. I love to use dense brushes for everyday type of neutral colors. This is the Morphe Y15. If you guys are dumb at doing makeup and you don't know nothing about eyeshadow or anything like that, I would recommend to start off using these neutrals because it's really hard to fuck up with the neutral, especially when they're creamy and matte with the Y15. We're going to take that one and we're going to apply this to the crease. And you see how that brush just covers so much ground on your eye? Like, that shit blends out your eye by just doing this. Because it's so fat. Let me compare it to another brush that I usually go in with. Well, I used to for like a transition. You see the difference? Like, look at how much bigger this one is. And if you guys are high school girls, you guys are gonna live for the Jaclyn Hill, or college, depending. Because I feel like nowadays girls are starting to wear makeup younger. Unless you're Mexican, you can't wear makeup until you're 15. I convinced my mom to let me wear makeup. I think I was like 14 and a half. But there was no budging with her. She was like, no, hasta que tengas los 15 años. Tú todavía eres una niña. I used to get so pissed off. Like, I wanted to stunt at school. You know, I wanted to talk to the boys. And then I would be like, Mom, can I wear mascara? Like the other girls at school are wearing it. And she was like, I don't care about anybody else but you. If everybody's gonna jump off of a cliff, are you gonna jump off of a cliff? And I'm just like, Mom, people aren't jumping off of cliffs. Like, come on. I'm gonna take this color right here. This one. And we're just gonna deepen up the crease more. I really love how this eye looks, so I'm going to conserve the matte on the lid because I want to keep it super matte. And we're going to go in with the color that we use underneath the brow bone right here from the Nudie Patootie. Bam. And just add that onto the lid and it looks so pretty. This is my favorite color. And then for the inner corners of the eyes, I'm going to be taking a pencil brush for sure. This is the M431 and I am taking this shade right here. We're gonna add that to the inner corner. This reminds me of Nylon by MAC, which was like my go-to favorite color. But I love when palettes have every color that I need. And I'm just gonna apply this to the inner corner. This is gonna really open up your eye and it's gonna look so pretty. Like, I love a matte eyeshadow with a highlighted inner corner like this. I just like it's so neat and so put together. I love brown eyeliners, you guys. So I'm just going to tightline up here. Just like a tiny bit. Because I'm not doing wing liner. So sometimes I go overboard and then a line kind of like appears up here. Because I fuck up. Okay. Tightlining your eyes really does make a difference. For my eyelashes, I'm going to be using Baddie Bees in the style Instaho. I haven't used her in a while. I've been using the extras. Those are my favorite. But I love me an Instaho. It's just like so fluffy, so fucking pretty. When my eyelashes go on, it's a wrap. These are so fluffy. I feel like the inner corner is kind of fucking it up though. The inner corners always fuck everything up. I mean, I feel like it's cool now. Oh my god, this hair is everything. Like, how can I be sad when I have hair like this? I'm pissed off that I already ran out of my favorite mascara. And it is a drugstore one. It's that stiletto one. It was the one that came out a little bit after the Falsies mascara came out. It's been like years ago. I'm talking when I was in high school. That mascara is the shit. I feel like I like this one, the Better Than Sex mascara, but it dries out way too fast. And for me, if the mascara dries out fast, I don't like you. How are you gonna do me like that? Don't just dry up on me. Like, be moist for a little. You have to be really extra careful when you're applying it on your face. And the stilettos one, the wand actually works with your hand. Like, the movement and the pelos on it are really stiff, so that way you're able to lengthen them and it still thickens them up, because I like to do 2 to 3 coats. With this one, you can only do 2 coats, y agárrate, because it flakes. Oh my god, and a lot of you guys want me to upload a how to upkeep with your lashes, how to clean them, how to make them last long, because apparently some of y'all don't know. I'm already feeling myself. I'm feeling myself a little too much. Let me put this hair back again before I start to get carried away, because when I'm ready, I'm ready. And Instagram ain't ready for me. What am I doing? Oh, highlight. Okay, so the highlight that I wanted to talk to you guys about is this Ofra one. It comes in a pack of 4. Oh my god, me machuqué. So the palette is called the Glow Up, and it comes with 4 different highlighters. I would say this is more of like a blush slash bronzer, but these highlights are so pigmented. So pigmented. So a little bit goes a long way, and the formulation is amazing. So after I set my face, that's when I go in with a highlight. So my favorite highlighting brush is the MAC 240S. Such a bomb ass brush for highlight. This is my favorite blush palette. I feel like there is a color for every type of makeup look. So I'm gonna use the hot pink one. No, not the hot pink one. It's like an orange coral. I'm gonna use that one with a Morphe M4504. I'm gonna go in with my liquid lipstick color, and I'm using my favorite lip liners. These are so bomb. You guys need 2 of every nude color that Morphe has in their lip liners. I have completely stopped using everything else, and I'm only exclusive to these because they're so affordable. First of all, like, price point is amazing, $3, and they're so creamy, and they have that perfect shade of brown nude that every person with any color skin tone is gonna look fucking bomb. Like, so fuckable. Like, you're gonna get dick down tonight type shit. The pencil color that I'm going in with is called Bite Me. This is a really pretty every single day color. This is in the shade Taunt. It has a really thin formula, so super comfortable. Okay, I already put on what I wanted to wear for today. Since I am going to be running errands, I wanted to wear something cute and comfy. I tried this sweater on that I got from Forever 21, and I think it looks super cute with the pink. I'm just curious to see how it's going to be going out in public, because I haven't officially gone out in public in this wig. So I feel like everybody's going to be staring at me like, damn, that's some bright ass hair. And then for my shoes, I'm going to be wearing these Nike Cortezes that I bought when I was in New York a few months ago. Look at how cute these are. I feel like this is such a vibe with my pink hair. I love Nike Cortezes. They're my favorite. I feel like they make every outfit look super cute, fresh, and like clean. All right, you guys, so this is the completed look. Super nude, everyday glam, naturally pretty. Isn't it a trip how much makeup I put on, but it doesn't really look like I'm wearing that much makeup? Well, at least to me, it doesn't look like I'm wearing that much makeup. And I went to go look at myself in a different mirror, and I think the foundation looks beautiful. It does the job for an everyday foundation for sure. Like, you're still able to see your skin through the foundation. So if that's something that like you don't like, I know exactly what you mean because you feel like you're not that beat. But then when I beat my face like with the full coverage foundation and then I put on my clothes and everything, it almost feels like it's not me. Like right now I still feel like me, especially because I'm wearing comfy clothes. Like this is so like Christmas shopping vibe. Right? Like isn't it so fucking cute? Bye.